Welcome back to another episode of Peaky Blinders. Absolutely, y'all. This is season 6, episode 4. You know what that means? We have 2 more episodes to go, and then we are done with this amazing show. The last episode, gather in, get closer, because this is a doozy, y'all. Let me move this microphone closer to me so you guys know how serious I am. Gold mic. The last episode was a key to the gags, to the lemons of the squeezes of the damn juices. Shelby lost his daughter. Absolutely. Lost his daughter. We found out that the daughter was cursed, and the necklace he gave to that lady in the whatever episode that was, end season, she gave it to her sister, and the sister gave it to her daughter, and that daughter died at the age of 7. And I believe Thomas Shelby's daughter also died at the age of 7. Gather in, boys and girls. So yeah, it was actually kind of crazy. I want to sip this coffee, but I'm talking, so I can't do both. Let me put it down. But regardless, it was an amazing episode, and I want to jump right into this one and see where we're gonna go with this story to wrap up this story all together. It's definitely hitting. The last episode was one of my favorite episodes of all of these seasons. It was hitting. So let's get into it. You want to see this in a full reaction? Please do. The link is down below. I have my Patreon link as well as my YouTube channel membership link. Click one of those links, click both of those links, either or. Just join the extended family today. While you're getting comfortable in those lovely seats of y'all's, please hit that like button, share, and don't forget to comment down below. Now, without further ado, let's jump into Peaky Blinders and find out exactly what the show has got to give. Here we go. We're gonna have to go through a funeral again. This is so sad.
This heart like
That's really sad.
only love. I love my love, more have you.
I've written some words. I can't speak them. You speak them for me.
I'm sorry, brother. I can't do it.
We could have afforded a golden carriage, but we didn't afford ourselves that luxury. Because gold doesn't work. This place was a favored place in the whole world. You never know what's going to come down the river. This little Ruby's fate came 1,000 miles too soon. And whatever comes down that river from now on, we will make good, we will make peaceful and honest and good, and send it on down the river better than it was. We send her on to wherever it is you go, with horses and boats for her to play on.
I've got the petrol. Who will light the flame?
No! You won't burn us! No! You
We'll go and see her together. Come on.
Yeah.
We'll go and see her together.
Yeah.
The devils who did this will pay, Ruby.
Where are you going?
He's leaving. Look. Oh,
Riley, I think the police are here.
No.
I'm here on behalf of the Blue Sapphire.
Oh my God, he's back to killing.
And loved both lullaby.
He unloaded.
Brothers
What a place to have a breakdown.
on the pillow.
he just killed a whole bunch of people. Well, he killed like 3.
Gold dust. Our business is done, Esme. Get out of the car.
Christians say the Lord gives, the Lord takes away. Our spirits are the same. A daughter lost. A son found. He slept with a girl. Her name was Zelda. She said you slept together under a hazel tree in May 1914. You remember the girl in the hazel tree, don't you, Tommy?
Wait, we heard about the hazel tree or something.
Boy born with hazel eyes. He calls himself Duke. He works the fairground, but he says he wants more to life than big wheels and carousels. Send him to you. If you give me a bit more gold. Is our business done or not, Tommy?
The woman he slept with over a hazel tree. Wait, who is that?
I sat like a stone and thought about you killing someone in her name.
The Shelby institutions will be expanded. 10,000 children die every year, Lizzie.
Go to bed, Tommy.
I've been reading about new research.
Will not stop!
What is this good that you will become?
I killed a woman and 3 men, and their bodies will be thrown aboard the boat. I'm stepping off that boat and onto another boat. Do you understand?
The doctor from the sanatorium called and said that he needs to speak with you urgently.
Lizzie, just get divorced, girl.
Francis said Arthur's here.
And now the doctor's gonna tell him that he's sick. They found it in the x-ray.
Oh, yeah, it's me. Yeah, fuck. Arthur, give me a light, will you? Can't find my lighter.
So I had to speak at the wagon top. Waiting for this fucking cup to fill up.
Start another battle.
I thought maybe they're all full of fucking blood.
You was fucked up since you was a kid. It's from that time I gave you a beating when you was 12 and I was 9. When I had you down on the ground, I gave you 1 too many to the head. How'd you pinned?
You actually didn't. I remember little things.
I know you do. The fog and the gas is clearing out.
Fog in the what is clearing? Clearly now the rain is gone.
Yeah, cup's nearly full, pass it here.
Oh, he's gonna drink?
You don't drink no more, Arthur.
Today, he does.
When Polly was gone, Arthur, thought I could just march and march. And then Ruby went. I stumbled and crashed. Sat on my arse. On the ground with my old comrade Arthur.
Yeah.
Our whole family living on something this size of 10 of these fucking barrels. 16 of us sleeping on the boat. The coppers come. Arthur holds them off with a boat hook, all on his own. So you waving that fucking boat hook in the coppers' faces. When I had you on the ground, just because you let me win. You've wanted me to win ever since. We'll stop because the family needs you to. Dudley Canal, line number 1, 3,172 yards of fucking pitch blackness. Just a few more yards to go. And you will change your ways. And I'll change the fucking world.
Like a slumber
So sad.
of you. The wind did make like so righteous you. The kind that's drowning all your company.
Please tell Mr. Shelby, on behalf of us all, that changing the world can wait.
He doesn't want to wait.
I heard cars. There's a Bentley and a Rolls Royce.
Nice cars.
I see it when I shut my eyes.
Go with your mum.
She holds on to me.
Let her hold on to you. Always let her hold on to you. Go on.
Mrs. Shelby, the guests said they would understand.
Have you served them drinks?
Yes.
The agenda is in my head. The agenda is in my head.
If someone touches you, you won't shatter.
Can't be singing rebel songs in a house in grief and mourning.
Sing it to me softly. Don't look at him, he's English. Block his ears. She sing her Rebel IRA song while we wait. Would that be inappropriate?
Attended by the Chancellor himself, and Goring, and Himmler. When the first rays of light entered the room, we all stood and stared at it as if it were the world to come. When breakfast was served on the terrace overlooking the mountains, they brought up some Jews, and while we ate our eggs, they were forced to eat grass. We should all remember this is serious business.
Okay, psycho.
Now look what you've done. You've killed the mood. Let us sing a fucking song to raise our spirits. Go on, please.
In a neat little town they called Belfast, and many's an hour sweet happiness.
Oh my God.
Sit on my shoulder and tell me songs when I cry. Morning is new, but the feeling is old. Blackboard, the way I imagine to love 'em like I couldn't fathom. Black tap away and I fear and I long the road. Do you see in color or it?
She's not here anymore.
Thought her the queen.
Mr. Shelby.
No, please. No condolences.
He was the ear of the President of the United States, which is kind of why I'm here, right?
Tell him we are England. We are the mood England is in.
But we represent the true, liberated spirit of the country that populated your own. Move our people from republicanism to fascism with just a nudge.
Will you hunt communists?
Oh, my hounds obey. Mr. Shelby has one of the largest Commons majorities in England. When the time comes, he'll resign his party whip and run as an independent.
Do you truly believe in the cause, Mr. Shelby?
I'm here. Mr. Nelson, I'm here for nights. In this room, in this meeting, I'm here and I'm serious.
Prove it. Physically.
Baris Judah.
That thing is going to get us killed.
That thing?
When they come to power, they'll take her off you. They'll send her to Africa.
Where will they send you, Carl? You're half gypsy. Something I never told you before. Your dad was Jewish. He was the son of a tailor in Stetchville. Where will they send you, Carl?
The British are closing our supply lines down. We would value a supply from Boston.
Boston is now officially open for the importation of your merchandise.
Good.
If we have established what we came here to establish, perhaps we should all say goodnight.
The same typewriter you bought me all those years ago. It's arrived. It's from a sanatorium. It says it's urgent. It's from the senior consultant.
Oh, Lord.
Why didn't you come to bed?
If I do it straight away, I can quote people word for word. Useful to Mr. Churchill if it is word for word. I burned her chair. Paint on the wood left a smell in the air. Quite like the smell. I have this work to do because now I know that I will change. And change for good. Lizzie.
I think he dies soon. Is that the letter? They're letting you know Thomas Shelby's gonna die. Wow.
Devotion. Shed a mind full of tyranny
Wait, who was
and
that?
terror. I do, I really try. But I just heard.
Jingle, 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 jingle. Too late.
Keeps this apartment expressly for this purpose, doesn't he? When I do business with someone, I make it my business to know their secrets.
Mosley's reputation is no secret.
Not you. Read people's minds, you know.
He's a gypsy.
The whole family. Witches and sorcerers.
Whole family.
Your uncle will disown you. Fucking his business partner behind his back. He's a Catholic. Men do what they want. Women do what they are told.
Ooh.
Why don't you just tell me what you actually want?
You will be with Mosley when he's in Berlin. I want to know what is discussed. And I want to know what is decided.
You know, Michael thinks you're the devil.
Michael's real intentions towards me, Gina. And if you lie, then we'll know.
He intends to complete the deal. And then you both walk away.
He just lied. He knows. Fuck. Urgent. Yep. Are we gonna find out how sick you are? Fly means death. I'm making this up. That's what I think it is.
Mr. Shelby, Dr. Holford.
He said it had to be in person. Here I am.
You're dying.
Mr. Shelby, I know that you are still grieving for your daughter. When you were x-rayed and examined, there was no TB found in your lung. I'm afraid they found something else. Something related to your daughter's illness, your daughter's death. You could not be found to be informed in person. The test suggests that the shadow you can see is not cancer. It is tuberculoma. Once this disease enters a household, it can run wild. It seems the Shelby household is no exception. Mr. Shelby, as I say, I am aware that you are still grieving. From the size of the tumor, expansion must have been rapid. You recently suffered seizures, bouts of weakness. Why didn't you come and see me?
My danger to others.
No, I am afraid it is inoperable. Growth is in your brainstem. Any attempt to remove it would result in trauma and brain hemorrhage. For refusing my calls, I showed your x-rays to 3 of the best surgeons in the country. They all said they would not operate, as it would be futile.
How bad will it get?
The rate of physical and mental deterioration will increase. You need people around you constantly who love you very much. And that you have defeated many enemies, Mr. Shelby. Now you have a new one. Live correctly if you are determined and if you fight.
I asked you a question. How long before I need people around me who love me very much?
I'll phone you when I get back to London.
No, don't have enough time. You're an accountant. Give me a fucking number now.
1 year. Perhaps 18 months. I will write you explaining the full implications.
Yeah, thank you.
After you defeat...
Something serious?
Yes.
Just a bill I wasn't expecting, and I'll have to pay it. Give me a minute on my own, Lizzie.
So, probably the next episode, he's gonna die.
Not a devil.
Death.
Just an ordinary mortal man.
Not the
There
devil.
will be a war in this family.
Just give me enough time to do what I have to do.
Oh, so sad. Well, there's a couple of things that I always know for certain. When you talk to a police officer and he puts on those black gloves, you're gonna get arrested. When the doctor wants to speak to you urgently and will make a house call, yeah, you're going, or they want to speak, if the doctor wants to speak to you in person or hospital or whatever, wants to speak to you in person, it's really, really bad. So I already been known that Thomas Shelby was gonna die because you can see where they were setting it up throughout the whole season. I even think last season Thomas started to lose it. And so everything all made sense. If Thomas Shelby handled it earlier, the tumor, possibly he could have lived, right? But the size and the growth of it now, there's no chance of him living. And you know what also I have to say, I have to go to the doctors and get a physical done. But, just in case you guys care. But I realized that too, a lot of men, more than women, men die earlier than women, 9 out of 10. But men, more than women, they just don't get checkups. They don't go to the doctors. So if you're watching this, men, please go to the doctors. And I'm gonna follow my own advice this summer. Regardless, I really liked this episode. It was extremely dark. I wanted to cry most of it. Anytime that Mosley and the rest of the Nazi crew are together, it's very interesting. I always want to jump inside of my computer screen and sit there and just watch, but then I'd probably be killed because I'm black. But also, so that storyline is extremely interesting. When I see Arthur, I'm always like, oh God, here we go. Because Arthur's storyline is, he's battling the same demons he's been battling since we've seen. But him and his brother having that conversation was extremely emotional. I don't know what's gonna happen to Arthur once his brother does die. Arthur doesn't have his wife. He doesn't have his doesn't Arthur have kids? So he doesn't know where they are. Then to see what's gonna happen with Lizzie. Lizzie sticking by the side of Thomas is just crazy to me at this point. But she's doing what she gotta do. She loves him. And what's gonna happen to the son? And now we're introduced to another son of Thomas. Is he going to include him in his plans? I feel like Thomas Shelby's oldest son that we just discovered might be more in the next episode. That's why he had to be introduced some reason. And I feel like Michael, I feel like this was gonna happen. I feel like Thomas Shelby's gonna eliminate these people. Then he's gonna go to Michael. Michael's gonna kill Thomas, and then Thomas's son, his son that we just met, will kill Michael. I don't know. That's kind of what I'm thinking. And I don't know why I'm thinking that, but I feel like it would just all make sense. There is a war coming, and one of you is gonna die. It's gonna be Thomas. So regardless, very good. Or maybe the brother, yeah, I feel like that's what's gonna happen. I feel like that's what his oldest son that he just discovered is gonna do that. And if his oldest son doesn't do, I feel like that would happen, right? The oldest son is gonna kill Michael, and then Thomas's Shelby younger son could possibly continue on this mantle of the Shelby Incorporation. But I think the last episode of this show is going to be a heavy hitter. And also, aren't they making like a spin-off of this, or isn't there a movie in the works? So Thomas Shelby is clearly not going to be in the movie because he's definitely gonna die in this series. Rest in mother trucking peace. Regardless, I love this episode. I want more. I'm just scared. I am so scared. I know I'm gonna be crying hysterically. Thank you guys so much for being here. Once again, before you leave this reaction, please hit that like button, share, comment down below. Full reactions are available. Patreon, well as YouTube channel memberships. I will see you all next time with more reactions.